Hello and welcome to another one of our reviews for the Mod Contest 2017. Today we will be looking at the map known as Dowland Farm. The details for this map, how to download and how to vote, will be in the description as usual, as well as our rating that we will be putting onto the mod when it is actually reviewed. We will be looking today at this one, and what we will do is, as we go along, we'll give you a bit of a intro to what this one's about. So this is based around a natural farm in Yorkshire, surrounded by fictional picturesque views, as it were, but it's based on a place here in the UK. It has something like 30 fields, as what I understand. So let's just kind of get stuff enabled and get jumped in. We're still getting our render device unknown, so this is potentially some other map. I actually removed the Bally Moon Castle out of the folder. It's one of the other maps that's causing this, and not the one we're reviewing. So you can safely ignore that. We will just get in, set up flight mode. Wow, that was a train. That kind of spooked me out there a minute, because it's an intercity train flying past. They don't have that livery anymore, and they haven't had that livery for a good few years. That's the old British Rail livery, in fact. So here we are. This is Downland. We've got looks to be a C-130 flying overhead, and we're at a busy railway station. We've kind of dropped into the map. Okay, so let's take a look at the map view. I said we have 30 fields, and we have quite a variety of shapes. It's definitely interesting. So the map is by Sim Farmers, according to the posting on the entry on the website, although it does have map developers Profarmer40 and Yorkshire Dano. So they're the individuals, but I think the actual team, as it were, was Sim Farmers. So yes, let's sort of dig in. So we're down here. Our spawn point's over here. The farm, I think, is here. But we actually have, by looks of it, multiple farms on this map. So we've got Dowland Farm, Lodge Farm, Highview Farm, and RNG Newbie Farm. So if you kind of look, there's a little coloured dot. I can't really see the one here. I actually have to turn stuff off. So there's essentially these coloured dots. Now I'm trying to see where it's the fourth. Yeah, so there's 4 little farms that essentially dotted around, and obviously you know fields and so on. We've got a number of sell points. We have the standard fruits. In terms of fields you own when you start the game, you own field 2 and you own field 3, and that is all. So the countryside kind of looks rather interesting. Looks quite tight as well. It looks very tight on the old map. Let's have a look at some of the other stats. So we have a sum total of 10 sale points. We've got the sort of standard sale items here. We actually start off with 30 cows. That's intriguing. So we actually start off with 30 cows. We have 400,000 litres of storage capacity, and we've got chickens, so we got eggs in the coop. So we start off with some cows, which is quite cool. So let's pop over. I'm actually going to jump over here. Visits. This is a chicken coop, and this is the this is Dowland Farm. So it's Dowland Farm. So we are kind of just over here. So let's walk along this. So let's have a look at the starting equipment. We have a Valtra N series, a Valtra T series, and a Valtra S series. We have a Stoll front loader. We have a couple of attachments, one of each really. We have a Massey Ferguson MF Activa 7347S, which is a mid-sized combine with a 25-foot header. We also get the header trailer for that. We have a TKD 302 AgroLiner trailer, a Vogelnut Terradisc 600, a Amazon Crayon 200 plow. We have a Vodestad Rapid A600S seeder. This is a direct seeding seeder, so you don't need to plow, and it does kind of standard fruit types. We have a Brendel F2WS 4000 fertilizer spreader. We have 3 weights, all the same size. We have a Discbine 313 New Holland mower, and we have a Kuhn GA 9531 windrower, as well as a Repex Bergman Repex 34S forage trailer. We have a Flegel DPW 180 bale trailer, and we have a New Holland roll belt 150 round baler. We have a Lizard pickup truck, and we have an Aquatrans water transport. We also have the Kuhn Primor 15070. This is used to essentially break down bales for making into straw to actually put down for animals. So that's all the equipment. I just saw a dog run by. You can just see it there over in the distance. So here we are. This is, I'm guessing, a slurry for the cows, I think, because we are right on the farm, and that's going to be the manure home for them. We have our cow shed here, obviously for feeding down there. I'm just trying to see where we've got. So that's our water trailer. Oh, we've got a guy. He's walking. Oh, look. A farmer. Some cows. So there's cows here. They've got a little water thing there. I'm trying to see where we actually put down our straw. I think we might put nope, not there. This is for water. So we can get into it from here, I guess. Nope. The grass is actually a different texture. It looks different from the sort of standard textures. I think a lot of the textures have been updated. It is very good looking. I think this is for grass and stuff. I'm not sure though. But I do like this. It's got a nice little water thing going through here. This is the chicken coop, and it's a bit. It is kind of very organised. I'm guessing. Is that our equipment? It is our equipment. So all our equipment's kind of on the chicken coop. Okay, that's a really small gate. Combine. I'm not sure what that is. Ah, I see. Okay, I wonder what it was, but basically it's just a trailer that's used as decoration, but they've put our front loader attachments on there out of the way. That's a pretty cool idea. We've got our Flegel trailer here. We've got some storage. Ah, there's a dog. We've got a storage shed here with all the tractors, and there's a front loader there and everything else. And where is the farmhouse? So I'm guessing That's a shed. It does seem a little bit confusing. There's a Joskin trail. There's our farmhouse, and there's our what do you call it? Our pickup truck, and I'm guessing that may be for fuel. It's got a little river running straight through the farm. That's kind of cool. This actually reminds me of a place. The name as well, basically, that's why I've kind of used the name. Oops, I've kind of got stuck in the. This is the kind of thing that basically, when you, as a young and you're on a farm, they warn you about, is falling into the slurry pit. Yeah, so we've got our silage clamps there as well. Okay, so that's kind of this little farm element all kind of looked at. Very compact area. We've got the cows and everything in there. We've got our chickens. We've got a lot of our equipment is here as well. So let's head north and we'll check out this farm here, which is Lodge Farm, and this actually looks like the pig farm. So we'll visit the pig enclosure first. So here we have our water trough, our feeding trough over there for pig food, and it's a nice little space. We've got a nice little, what appears to be like a dry stone wall. I'm guessing that's where our manure ends up. Got some storage place, maybe fuel, I don't know. We do have a fuel tank here. Customization shop here, slurry output. Another storage shed. We've got kind of a wall going on here. I'm not sure. Is that a light? Oh, that is a light. I'm not sure what that's for. We open the store. So we do actually have to open and hold. It's just a nice short storage shed there. Let me see if there is what that is for. I don't think that's used for anything. We had a little bale wall there almost. Again, not sure what that's going to be used for. But that's not a huge amount, so we've got more sort of space, not really kind of offering much in lieu of what it's for. Bydale District Council farmland for sale. So this is the sale sign. Obviously, if we purchase that, this is field 13, it's 3.84 hectares, and it'll cost us £300,000, which we don't have. So there we go. Right, we will go anti-clockwise today, so we're going to go to Riverside Grain. This looks like a standard sale point. Wheat, barley, maize, OSR, I'm not sure what that is. Oilseed rape, canola. Sunflowers and soybeans. Drop off location here. A couple of nice sheds. I wonder if we can actually put anything in them. Yep, we can. I like the walls. A kind of dry stone wall type look. Very much a kind of north of England, Yorkshire, Lancashire type thing. Dry stone walling is a big thing. We've got storage here. What's that? That is fertilizer. Guessing sales of fertilizer seed, liquid fertilizer. You can purchase that here. We do have, and we're kind of running over this way. I wonder if I can jump this fence. We have Dowland Bioheat, which is, I'm guessing, the bio. Oh no, it is a. I love the picture's kind of cool. Basically, wood chips drops in there, and I'm guessing it's a wood chip sell point. So we can verify that. We are bioheat here, and yep, they pretty much take wood chips and straw, and that is all. Oops, too far. Okay, so let's hit high view potatoes. Not sure what they're doing with the potatoes, but it kind of looks like they're shredding them in. Ah, I see. Oh, potatoes get cleaned, and then they have these things, and it just fills boxes of potatoes. Ah, isn't that kind of cool? These empty potato boxes. There's all our potatoes in there, and that's a box of soil. So that is high view potatoes, and obviously you drop those off and it's clean. And again, interestingly, there's a nice little picture of the process almost. So what do we have here? This is a weighbridge, so you come in with your vehicle, you get weighed obviously, and you drop off potatoes and all that good stuff. And let's have a look. Let's see. High view potatoes, potato marketing specialists. Very good. Okay, so let's hit the spinnery, which is close by. This is slightly different look of spinnery than what maybe you're used to. This is sheep and wool insulation. They drop off your wool here. There's also a repair shop here, a customization shop. And there's TNT wagon here, come to pick up some stuff. Can we go in here? No, we can't go in there. It's a nice little lot. I'm not sure what this is actually. This is a store. This is the shop. So we should actually be able to get in here. How do we get in here? Through this way. So this is our dealer, our vehicle dealer, as it were. The purveyor of fine agricultural equipment. And here is the lot that we've got here. So that's this bit here. We will take to the air, so don't worry, we'll take a look at it from over there. Let's go down to the download BGA. There we go. We've got another one of these diagram of the biogas plant. Silage, slurry and other organic waste into the chopper and mixer, and then boom, gas tank, organic fertilizer plant, natural fertilizer, gas purification, generator, heat exchange, electrical energy, thermal energy. There we have our silo king, above ground silo king, which I hate, as you all know if you watched enough of my reviews. We have two very large silage counts in there. We have our weighbridge, and there we are. It's a very tight, yard, but it's doable. You're not going to be able to bring a big vehicle. Now, the thing that I was kind of wondering, and I can't see it, is where is the digestate? I think the digestate is across the road. These tanks, I think, are the digestate. Yes, so digestate tanks are across the road, so they're not on the main farm. There's some piping, but I just kind of wondered what that was. Okay, so there we have the BGA, and it actually spans two areas. So let's hit it. The sidings agri, which looks like a sale point. In fact, is a sale point. It looks kind of a standard sale point. It looks quite boring actually. Got a weighbridge here though. Entrance over here. We have the sidings auction centre. Sure what they do. This is the animal dealer. So this is where I purchase your animals. So the first map we reviewed was Ballymoon Castle at Straw Sell Point. There was a lot of animation on there, and there was a bit of production in the sense you can make your own TMR. We don't have that so far on this map. This is a very straightforward map, very basic. So they are very different. This is actually opposite the railway station that we were at before. Very busy road going through town here. Let's head down here. Now this is Highview Farm. Highview Farm appears to have our sheep pasture. So here we are in the middle of the sheep pasture. We've got our feeding trough there for water. There's probably going to be a grass one around here somewhere. Again, our nice little dry stone walls. This is actually I do like the view. It is actually a really nice little view. This does remind me a little bit of Yorkshire and Lancashire. Oh, there we go, our grass for our thing. Nice little yard here. Little bit of a little sheep dipping pen. So this is something you haven't seen on any other map, actually, to be fair. It's a sheep dip pen. So you have your sheep, obviously, and you have to dip them to give them a clean and keep the wool nice and clean and bug free and stuff, and basically parasites and ticks and stuff. And so you have the sheep dip, and there we have a sheep dip pen. That's quite cool. So visually, this is a very beautiful map. We've got lots of storage sheds up here. This is actually quite a big space, actually. Come on, open the door. There we go. This is Highview Farm, E. Dawson and Son, and it's a sheep farm. Which is, this actually does remind me of a lot of sheep farms from the area of Lancashire that I'm originally from. There we got our wool. They're very similar to this. Some big storage sheds here. Not really need to go inside, they are empty. Got some fertilizer storage there. Now, one of the things I would like to see in Farmerism is the ability to put sheep on a field. So you have a field such as this one, for instance, and you can put sheep on it. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so we've had a look at this. We've checked out these here. There is a fuel station all the way over here. Now I'm thinking that's because there's some forestry over here, which there is. We've got a nice shed, we've got a fuel stop, and we've got a bunch of trees. Nice little hut as well. I'm guessing this is the path out of here. If we take to Dowland sawmill, this is kind of a standard sawmill, but it's got a couple of wagons parked here. Wood and timber into the water here, and let's see, we got else here. Standard sawmill model, pretty much. There should be a quality timber merchants, it's called, but there'll be a sword wood chips around here somewhere. There we go. That is a little tight, I think. It is a little tight, so it might be a little difficult to get big trailers through that gap. Okay, final one is Yorkshire Sugar Stores. Okay, the final one. Oh no, we missed one. We missed a farm. Let's go to that farm, sorry. Actually, we'll double back. We're here, we might as well. Okay, so this is a sell point. There is a weighbridge on the way in. We've got another sugar beet factory, so you've got a nice little diagram of what happens. And lots of different things popping out. You drive through, drop off your sugar beet. Yeah, so quite a few little sort of things here. You got fertilizer. For sale here as well, so kind of a nice little spot. Let's head back to this farm here. Not sure what this farm is for. So it's got, for instance, it's got a sale point for straw, electric fence, and it's got a horse running around. It's got a couple of horses. Kind of cool. Moving horses. That is kind of cool. Get up close. It's a little bit pixelated, that one, but that one's not. This one's pretty good. So it's sell point of straw. R&G newbie agricultural contractors. Interestingly, he's got a little set of tents here. Whoops. Oh, so we've got a farmyard. We have. This is actually the first store. I'm guessing this is actually the silo. Actually, I'm guessing this is the silo. And storage. You've got a fuel tank. We've got. I say we've got a bunch of sheds here. Yeah, this is definitely the silo because there's an output here. And we have fertilizer and so on. So we've got, it's quite a detailed map. There's quite a lot on this map to do. So let's head over here. Let's get into one of the pieces of equipment for a minute. So any one of the tractors will do. Let's bring up Courseplay and check out the field sizes. So we've got field 2. Oh, we've got field 2 as well. Oh yeah, no, did I say it's 10.6 hectares, and then we have field 3, which is 4.29. So 2 pretty reasonable sized fields. If we take a look at some of the other sized fields, so let's have a look at what's close to the farm. We'll take a look at field 1 because it kind of straddles the farm. This one is 4.9 hectares. It costs you just shy of 400,000 to buy. Don't get much pay on that job. Let's have a look at a couple of these up by the. Where's the sheep? Where the sheep? The sheep are here. Let's have a look at one of these. Field 23. 2.85 hectares. It costs 230,000. So that basically is this one here. So look at field 24. That is 3.49, and that'll cost you 282,000. And then we'll have a look at, if I can see it. There it is. Field 6. Again, that's 4.41 hectares, and that's 357,000. So those kind of, if you wanted to bring up the sheep and get them going and wanted to grow grass locally, that's what it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a little bit of money. I'm just going to go back here. I want to the sheep. Okay, let's take to the air and have a look around from the air before we sort of finish up. So it's a very beautiful little village. We are looking over that way at the village. It's a very beautiful countryside actually that's being sort of laid down. This is actually really nice looking. Visually it's impressive. Very good. It actually does capture the sort of small town, small village kind of arrangement that you have in a lot of places around Yorkshire and Lancashire. Having sort of come from that area, we've even got a little castle over here. You know, this is very much a that sort of style. We have grass all the way over there. Yes, we do. We've even got the castle. We've got a little river and a viaduct. The reason why I kind of think this it almost looks familiar is because I come from a part of Lancashire, and we have a castle that almost looks exactly like that. Very close by there is a railway viaduct which is not that colour, it's red brick, and it's, you know, kind of like that. It's got a lot of forestry, it's got little rivers, and it's, you know, it's the Ribble Valley basically in Lancashire, and this actually reminds me a lot of that. Very, very much so. The look of this thing, you know, the way things have been laid out, it is almost like I was at home, as it were. So this is very, very similar. It's a very pretty map. There's no production on this map. The fields are, again, they're all misshapen, essentially. There's no squares. This is not an American farm. So you're going to need to be adept with things like course play if you're going to use that. I mean, if you look at this field here, this is a crazy, crazy arrangement. It curls around in a very, very sort of odd way. So, you know, we've got forestry on this map, so you can actually do that sort of stuff. And there's actually a few little spots. There's, you know, we took a look at one earlier, which was kind of off to the side, but then there's this little one here. There's a little bit over here, and there's tracks and everything to them. Obviously, there's these here, these trees, but you know, they're not planned forestry, as it were. But there's definitely planned forestry on this. It's a very, very beautiful map, and I have to say this is definitely going to get a good rating. I'm thinking actually a 5-star because it's been really well done. It doesn't have production on the map. It doesn't have things like TMR mixer, and it doesn't have a pig food mix and stuff like that. I'm not going to mark it down because of that, because those are they are features that are really good, but they're very much features that are specific to PC and Mac players. This map, I think it's actually targeted at all play types. It is badged as PC and Mac, but I think this map could easily be a map for Xbox and PS4 owners, just because of the lack of those animated elements, those scripted elements. But it is a very nice map. On that front, they've done is grassland has been retextured as well, so a lot of work has gone into this map to sort of reproduce the area and add all of the visuals. You know, there's a lot of very nice looking buildings, the dry stone walling. Those little details have basically made this map shine out, because essentially it's taken a lot of work to do. We have a train as well. We have a speeding intercity train. Now, granted, that intercity train livery hasn't actually existed for a long time. I'm going to forgive them that, because it is actually a nice little detail they've got going on the map. So with that, oh, we've even got a village pub. So there's very little space for, well, there's no space really for placeables. So this is a pure farming map. Red Line, that's a very quintessential English pub name. Sorry. We've even got the drunk guy. That is really good. So yeah, this map is getting 5 stars. We've got a drunk guy. We actually have a drunk guy. And he's going back to the pub. I don't know, he's going to get in his car. So I'm just gonna, I think we should end on the drunk guy. So I'm going to basically sort of point myself like that and finish up. So here we have Dowland Farm contest, mod contest 2017 entry. I'm giving it a 5 stars. And if you want to see more of these mod contest entries, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And with that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.